really delighted tonight to introduce Jimmy Tibbs to you. And Jimmy is a boxing trainer, a trainer of champions. And Jim, who are some of the champion boxers that you've trained?
Well, the household names would be Frank Bruno, Nigel Benn, Barry McGuigan, Chris Pyatt, Stevie Collins. Lots of European champions you probably wouldn't name. I've trained every fighter from world champions to British champions, European champions, Commonwealth champions, run out of champions.
Let's go right back to the beginning.
Yeah.
Whereabouts did you come from?
I was born and bred in Canning Town. I was brought up as a Roman Catholic, so I knew a little bit about Jesus. I left school when I was 15. I worked for the family business, scrap business. I started boxing when I was 11. I was a very successful amateur boxer, won every title there was set for the ABA championships. Turned professional when I was 19 years of age. In 1966, I was given a lot of money to turn professional. And I was built up just behind Billy Walker. I don't know if you've ever heard of Billy Walker, the fighter, the heavyweight. I was just behind him. And they was building me up as another White Oak, you know, like, excuse the pun, I was going to say that. And as I went along, I went into the boxing career and everything was going great. And getting write-ups in the papers every day. I sparred with Muhammad Ali for publicity. I mean, there's a photo of him on the floor and I'm standing over him. I never really hit him, I never touched him, never laid down. Just went like that and he laid down. But it was all for publicity, and you know, you couldn't get nothing better for a 20-year-old. I was on the same bill as Ali, boxing in front of 56,000 people, something like that. And when I walked out in that arena, everyone cheered, and it was one of the best, it's probably the second best buzz I've ever had in my life, barring coming into Jesus. And when I thought, is this for me? Like, and I was knocked down twice in the first round, got up, knocked him out in the second round. Mickey Duff, that's the way to do it. When you get up and knock them out, that's even better, you know. And I met Ali, as I say, and I had a great future in front of me. And then something happened in my family's life. My youngest brother got seriously hurt in a fight, and it started what you called gang warfare. I mean, I didn't wake up one day and I want to be a gangster. It just happened that I wanted to get hold of these people, this person who took the liberty with my brother. And the boxing was put to one side because thinking how stupid I was now, but there's, you know, like, so what's saying it then, but anyway, there was people getting hurt on both sides and it was getting a bit serious. I got blown up, my van got blown up and someone else got shot. It was going on backwards and forwards like that, Dave, and in the end I finished up getting nicked, and I lived in Brixton for 10 months down the neck there. And I finished up getting 10 years, and my whole family, my father got 15 years. I mean, I'm not going to say the rights and wrongs of it, but in my eyes he was completely innocent, but I'm not going to go into that one now. There was only 3 people really that were guilty there. That was myself, my brother and someone else who I'm not going to mention because it wouldn't be fair to him, he's not here now. But you know what the press are, they make things, you know, a big story, The Godfather and that, and anyway it became a big thing and we all got sent to prison. And I never knew nothing about being a born-again Christian while I was in prison. I went to church now and then. I went to church to see one or two of my mates, things like that. We had our own little crew in the prison. Everyone had their own little crew and we should do what we wanted to do. As long as you didn't bother anyone, no one bothered you. You know, our friend knows how the prisons run. You wanted a nice and quiet prison, no one gets in trouble, and that's how it was. And when I come out, I said to my brother while I was in prison, I said, my brother who got hurt, I said to him, listen Rob, I said, when I come out of prison, I'm never going to do a day's work as long as I live. I'm going to let the state keep me, I said, I ain't doing nothing, no work whatsoever. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to feed for a living, and I'm not going to get nicked. I'm not going to do no more work. But he had other plans, because he was, while I was doing this bit of bird, well, this lump of bird, he was outside getting the yard ready to still keeping the scrap game going. Anyway, so when I got out, the first day I got out of prison, I went to work the next day. Never stopped working, 7 days a week. So I was earning more money straight than I was crooked. So, and then as time went on, Dave's here to interview me, but he's giving me a little
You're doing
start.
a good job, aren't you?
He's giving me a kickstart. Yeah.
Which prisons were you in, Jim?
I started off in Brixton, then I went to the Scrubs, from the Scrubs to Chelmsford, from Chelmsford to Wandsworth, Wandsworth to Maidstone, and Maidstone back to Chelmsford, and I got released from Chelmsford. And I was in Wandsworth, and my mum come up to see me, and when she seen me, I was so thin, she went stark raving mad on the visit. She said, I want to see the governor, but she was going like a lunatic. I said, the governor, and she said, well, I'm not going, I had to go off the visit. They got me off the visit, and within a week, boom, they said, you were going to Maidstone. They got me out. They said I had to wait 6 weeks, but within a week, I got out of there anyway. So where was I? I forgot where I was now.
Did you do your boxing training when you were inside?
No, I was allowed to. I was allowed a lot of exercise. I went in the 2 gyms. I finished up Gym Alderley in Maidstone and Chelmsford. But as I said, I didn't know nothing about the law. I come out, got released, got back into the scrap game, worked hard, built the business up. A lot of people helped us. They didn't give us money. They gave us machines so we could work our business, and we built it up. And then one day, the Greater London Council decided to put a road through our yard, and it's what you call compulsory purchase.
Where was your yard? What road was it?
In Star Lane in Canning Town. Right. And that happened, so we had to get the books together and do this and do that, and we got through it all. And I've got my share of the money. I decided that I didn't want to stay in the scrap game anymore. I don't know why. I've been in it all my life. My brother carried on with another yard, but so I took a little walk up to the gym where I used to train with Terry Lawless. He used to be my manager, and I knew all the fighters: Frank Bruno, Charlie Magri, and Mark Kaler. Different fighters like they're all training there, McGuigan, Pyatt, and got talking to him. He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm doing nothing. I've just come out of the yard." He said, "Do you want to do us a favour?" I said, "What's that, Tel?" He said, "Would you look after these fighters with Frank Black while I go to America for a break?" I went, "Yeah." I said, "I don't mind." And so I started training the fighters while I was away with Frank Black, the co-trainer. And when he come back, I didn't go back up to the gym, but he rang me up. He said, "I want to see you." Charlie Magri asked him if he would I be his trainer, as well as Mark Kaler and all the rest of the gym. So we worked an arrangement out, and I'll become a trainer. But in the meantime, with all this going on, I wasn't content. I was earning a lot of money, but I wanted revenge. I wanted revenge on them people that told lies and put me away. Even though I was guilty, they still told a lot of lies and made it worse. But I wanted revenge. And I was a very angry man. Don't matter, won a world title, I'll be happy for 5 minutes and then that's gone. Won this title, then that's gone. And I don't know how my wife, to be honest with you, I don't know how she's still with me. I've been married 42 years. The Lord's kept us together.